I'd fuck ya.
Christ.
A quick question: who's
I
streaming
have.
right now? Who can record that voice?
Not yet.
I got it.
I have it.
The reason
but-
why I'm not streaming right now.
You people are interesting.
Shadow play
Alright.
for a reason.
Break. Most of you are here. A few things I want to explain. First off, objective is as follows. Telos military base, the airfield, and then if we have time, the northern and southern positions on Laka. We'll probably have the time because these AOs are really quick together. Hey, Mr. Clicky.
Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad.
Okay. Just take the marked position, CSAT's there. As soon as we actually push into the mission, CSAT might counterattack you if you're too slow because this is an active AO. Heli R&R, there's a pad right there, helicopter. You land on that, you get full triple R. Also, the helicopter has a full copy of triple R for infantry, so if they need resupply, heli can fly over and do that. Ground Vic R&R, it's all around a ground repair station. Just drive it close by. It's a triggered zone. It's automatic. And then plane R&R, yours is marked. I left the helipad there to help you find that zone. Vehicles, I believe, are either, I think it's 3 minutes, which is 180 seconds, but who knows? I should, but whatever, I'm an idiot. You'll all spawn right here in that little circled area. Vics are going to be in that area, and the Rhino and the Marshals respawn. Everything else doesn't respawn. There's a few extra ones there for, like, ground command and extra infantry in case it was needed, because I didn't know how many people would show up. Otherwise, if there's any questions, put it to me on 50 in the op. Otherwise, ground, do you have any questions right now?
Do we know roughly what kind of AA they have?
Man pads, Tigrises, but no fucking, what are they called? Reyesites.
What's the ROE?
ROE is if they're CSAT, you shoot them. If they're not CSAT, don't shoot them. If they're armed and they're not CSAT, then you call that up to me, because at that point the mission file's broken and I need to figure out who is the Phantom Zeus.
Alrighty. Nice.
Alright.
Do they have cap planes available?
You're assaulting the main airfield.
Oh yes, okay. I hope we have the cap plane up.
Well, we have it slotted, so starting the mission.
Thank God.
That fucking picture still.
God, fuck you.
You're assaulting the main airfield. What do you think is gonna be there? Just make a flying fucking tank for spite. Alright, guys, so, we're now in our public operation. Black Hawk Down will be in about 3 hours, give or take. I don't expect that mission to last, this mission to last up to then, so we might have a break in between. But...
There's no arsenal. We just grab spare shit that you...
Hi, do you read us?
yeah, it was for in case I wanted to do the brief. You can just respawn and you'll be back at the other spot. But this gives you a second to go up to command and tell them, you know, your nets and shit. And then you can respawn and go to the other spot and then do your thing. Isn't that convenient?
I was just about to say that. That is convenient. Thank you, Mr. Liru.
You're welcome. So glad you think that way. So I haven't done any infantry yet because, A, I was rushed this morning, and B, you never know what might happen in public Zeusing ops, so I just try to keep things simple here. Also, I didn't add any Tigrises, and now I've realized that that was kind of a mistake, and I'm going to re-add those Tigrises. So, chat, how are you guys doing today? If there's any subs I missed to shout out from the previous op, please let me know if you're still here. I do apologize in advance because I'm stupid, and I'm also a little overworked, so this is just me working with what I got at this point. Air might be smited, but it depends on who they, if they get shot down by any Tigrises here. Otherwise, the AO is pretty light. There's a few places where I got some bottlenecking. I've got some mortars tied to both AA and statics. God damn it, on the front line, so anything's possible. But I'm just going to start building AO stuff, and they can leave it whenever they want. But I know Air's not going to be able to get, you know, any recon done in time, so. I assume this is going to take about 90 minutes max. And this gives us time to build our wonderful AOs here.
I got a 50 check.
That is a very quiet 50 check.
It's because he was trying to fix his mic.
Is that any fucking better?
Marshal 150 check.
Caden, that was much better, thank you.
Okay, quick question. Does any command or squad leader have laser des on them right now?
I believe the marshals actually have a laser designator.
Good, we've got our ATGM complement, so we can perform long-range strikes if needed.
Yeah, so the Rhino has ATGM rockets, and you can actually use vanilla laser designators to designate targets for those ATGMs from a very long range, and it's kind of funny how far you can fire those from and still hit targets accurately as long as they're lased, so they're just bringing up that that is an option.
Okay, thank you.
Otherwise, Legends One Soul, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, my man. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. Yeah, chat, I do read chat. It's just, you know, juggling many different things today.
Marshal 150 check.
It's going to be really simple with some of my garrisons here. Now, this one might not work because sometimes the garrisons get really weird in the water. No, you're good, Legends. You're good. You're good.
Nemesis, so much for the SR squad, yeah? I mean, if we ask people to switch around, we can fucking do it, but otherwise...
What's up?
So I do have a rule within public stuff. Whoop, he's gonna be dead. Nope. All right, I got him in the water in time. I have a rule about people from like other communities. They're talking about Scandi Recon stuff. Where if they want to get tell me ahead of time that they want to play together or something, that's more than fine. I just have to know. So when we're doing slotting, I can say, hey, like, all right, can this group now do slotting, or can these people stay together?
Probably your marshal.
Copy that.
Probably marshal too.
But
Yeah, that's
did
the one.
Nem send me anything?
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, he sent me something an hour ago. Yeah.
Lima Charlie.
Liru?
No, I was not playing this shit for a while.
Yeah, what up?
Is the ban on using 4 times ATGM pylons on?
Yeah, I'm talking.
For the attack helicopter, but we're not doing the attack helicopter today, so no.
So A10 is exempt from that. Thank you.
You can do, yeah, you can do that.
Well, you are see a guy for a few minutes. That was there. I can carry something up on the ground.
Charlie, are you on that?
Hey, fam.
Cool, head over to your north when you're ready, just so I can give everyone a brief.
Ah, I was in the wrong thing.
In fact, hell, all squad leaders and any vehicle commanders come over to the north where command is when you're ready for a brief.
So they're gonna get briefing done. And get another garrison made here. What are we talking about? Zeus mods. I use Achilles, not Zeus enhanced, because Achilles lets me set designated add and remove zones for stuff, which is a lifesaver when something breaks and you have to quickly fix something. You don't want to add every other little thing around you within a set distance. As well as there are some functions within Achilles that make certain things, such as having vehicles respawn with certain kits without having to write an elaborate script on it, that Zen doesn't have. And again, I like to be lazy where I can be.
Are you doing another training or something? Okay, cool.
Put an assault squad in here, just for its higher powered weaponry. But honestly, as long as you're using Achilles or Zen, you're gonna be fine. It's just a matter of, you know, at least you have that added functionality as a Zeus, because the vanilla interface, even with Ace added, it can be a little, you know? Why Zeuses don't mix AI with players? Can you elaborate further, Lemon? I know we, like, sometimes I do, PvE plus P, where we do have a few enemies on the AI side that are players, but that's a rare treat that I cannot stress how rare that is, and when I do it, it's, there is a very small group of people where I pick stuff, pick from for that. Because their role isn't to kill all the players, their role is to make sure that the players still have fun.
Hey, Bravo Squad Lead, can you go over to command, please?
Where is it? Where we go?
Northeast.
Alright, well, I did say I would attack them. They haven't gotten their recon up, so let's actually get an attack going here.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Lucifer, are you there?
So we'll get that going. Let's do some minor garrisons back here.
Hi-com Delta Element, believe our RSL's AFK, getting no response from him.
We're on our own, it's vanilla, baby.
Hi, this is Alpha Team Lead. Our SL is AFK, or it appears to be.
Your squad lead is over by command getting a brief, you idiot.
Try it.
Hey, Alpha. Take all the
I fucking love these people. Oh my god. Some of them, I swear to God, would never be able to put 2 and 2 together. Oh, that was hilarious.
Hi, come you on that?
This is hi, send message.
Delta squad leader, player named Lucifer, try to get in touch with him for over 5 minutes just to install there, mate, things okay.
A firm. Someone step up then, I guess.
Heard.
No.
Who's stepping up?
Alright, then adjust these guys lightly.
Who's stepping up? Where are all the 100 rounds?
I'm team lead.
Yes, hello. Yep. No, they do not. It's upsetting.
Hey Delta, whoever your acting SL is, can you get him to come over to command for a brief on how we're going to do this?
Ground, this is high. They're working on it. Their SL went AFK, so they're trying to work on it. Over.
Hey firm, that's why I'm asking for acting squad lead.
Yeah, I'm the only guy in the squad that doesn't get a sight. That's sad. I like the iron sights on the Stinger. Okay, I guess.
Two plus 2 equals smelling the color of 9.
Yeah.
That makes absolutely no sense, but I 100% know where you're coming from.
Dalmas was stepping up for lead.
A firm, be advised, ground command wants you over by his pause ASAP for brief. Over.
Give me a rough idea of where he's at.
What, you think I have eyes in the back of my head?
I'll come and find you, one sec.
Really? Dude.
Negligent retard. So I've got 1,000 rounds in the back of the vehicle already. I've got another 1,000 rounds on me. Oh, shit.
I think they just heard the GLs.
Alpha Bravo, get guns northwest, please.
Ground, this is high. I did say before we started, CSAT will probably launch an attack. Over.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, hi, you might want, ground, you might want your platoon medic to run around and grab people.
Shrug.
Any medic on net?
See, it's funny because we were actually having a conversation 2 nights ago with some of the major mission devs in TSB, and we're like, yeah, one of the coolest things you can do is, like, while they're briefing, you can actually, like, start an attack, and it helps people get super serious, but might not be the same for pubby ops, you know?
Ground, do we have a JTAC on 55, or will we just do shit on 50?
Copy, moving.
Helps to kind of stall them if I need more build time, but in this case, it's just me trying to get them in the atmosphere.
This is my squad.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Here, let's go the other way. We gotta get to the end.
Charlie, Alpha, you're in front of the Marshal. Get the fuck out of the way so we can actually engage stuff, please, gents. Many thanks.
Active AO, right?
Mile and Delta.
I need the platoon medic to my position. Bravo, SL. Our medic is down. Never mind. He's back up. Someone else got him.
Picks are playing evasive with an RPG guy firing shots past here. Try to run these guys to the coast to have them pull back.
Can I get a contact report on what the fuck is happening, please?
From the looks of it, a couple of CSAT vehicles approach from the northwest.
Copy. Have they been dealt with, or do I need to continue fighting this?
Vehicles and smoking wrecks, not sure about infantry though.
Trying to see guys pop countermeasures, but...
What's remaining of 2 squads around those 2 marines?
Hey, Marshal, don't drive out onto the road. There's rocket infantry nearby.
Alright, in which case, all forces, I want you to push towards contact, including Marshal.
Say again?
I want everyone to push northwest, clear out of this contact. Once I've confirmed it's clear, we're gonna go up the fucking road and take out the port.
Good copy, heading directly for the enemy.
That is generally how it works.
Wait, I want to make chalk to sort himself out.
Good advice, Melon. A10 taking off.
Thank you. JTAC is down at the moment. I'm sure you can see in chat, so he'll be 1 second.
What? Yes, Kyle is here.
Off 55. You have my loadout on the map.
Thank you. Okay.
We'll find him in a
I
second.
need you to both grab one of your Vics, a transport Hemet. Cool, just making sure you have it so that we can start moving at some point.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on one of my guys because of the friendly fire incidents of somebody cooking a frag at base.
Yeah, I know. That can be dealt with in a bit. Once he's up, get him in. We can start moving. Marshal 1 and Marshal 2, how's contact?
Contact seems down.
Copy that. Alpha and Bravo, get in your respective marshals now, please. Load up.
Copy.
Charlie,
No, he's not wearing CSAT gear, don't worry.
And grab a transport Hemet so you have a way of moving your guys, please.
So, there's a few ways they can move the Delta squad. They can either take it with a Hemet, or they can just have them in the transport helicopter as QRF. But yeah, they weren't... When I hinted at them to say, hey, CSAT will be able to attack you at any time, they didn't take the hint of, oh, okay, that means we might want to get on security.
You kick Karis Baloomis, that's the 3rd fucking frag that he's
Hey, firm.
Get his ass out of here.
Marshal 1 to Alpha, we are the Marshal outside to the north. Please get in.
Be advised, ground to your north-northwest. I see a BTR coming up to you guys from the beach side.
Copy that, marshals. In fact, Rhino, can you get eyes on and engage that, please, to your northwest?
Which marshal's got the flag on the side? Is that the Marshal 1?
Marshal 1 is the Canadian flag.
Yeah, what's your right flank, mate, Delta? I mean, which way are you firing? Which way do you want to push it?
BTR is dead.
Malin, come in.
Tank to the north.
Who wants for Malin go?
Charlie, SL, wondering where is the transport? Are we taking the ground vehicles?
Affirm, but transport Hemet because I can't have Joe take you guys because this is too hectic.
Here, real quick, let me,
Delta, we're fucking loaded in a Vic, mate. Do you want me pushing up onto that fucking petrol station area?
Affirm, Marshal 1 and Marshal 2 start leading us out. Marshal, make sure you have all of Alpha in, Delta follow behind.
Heard.
Because that type of player, you know, the people that will sit through, like, all of the whatchamacallit, the 5-minute intro and all that shit, just to, like, throw a few grenades, that's always funny. We have something on the public op that tells us when you team kill people.
A10 engaging a, Ifrit.
Marshal 1, Charlie Alpha, ready to move out. Come through the northern Marshal.
Rhino, enemy infantry right in front of you.
Ouch. Yeah, so I was trying to shoot at the helicopter there.
Alpha, this is ground.
Yeah, these guys are pulling back, which is nice. So I'll go ahead and
Alpha, do you copy?
back.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
But yeah, I never understand that for people. Oh, they're firing at this helicopter.
Marshal 2, can I request you?
Because he went to defend only, that's why. He just, I think, took a few hits.
We have none of Alpha in us. They haven't.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull him back.
Hey, firm, hold where you are at the moment. I'll go yell at Alpha and get them to gain you.
A10, are you on 50?
But if those aircraft start coming around this airfield, I'll start
heading our way from the north.
moving out.
Thank you, J-Tax on it.
It's leaving the AO. I really don't understand, like, if this was, like, back in the day on Ahoy World where you just had to sit in a channel and then you would join in, that would be fine, but TSB, we actually have to, like, you know, you have to sit through, like, a 5 to 10 minute thing. Like, he, like, that dude got his T0, which means he also went through the full spiel, which is, like, you know, up to a 10-15 minute process, only to just come in and throw some grenades at people to get, like, a cheap laugh. Like, some people, I guess, are dedicated on that, mind you, but it's like, do you really have nothing better to do? It's actually kind of sad, you know? Like, trolling, it's all about doing the least amount of effort to get the most bang for your buck. So it's like...
Alpha's coming up now, they just had...
What are you doing, you know?
Direct south.
Copy, we'll wait here.
Like being a script kiddie back in the day for Arma 2 DayZ. Super easy, you could have so much fun with it. But, you know, private... I was about to say private public, but, you know, like public community stuff where you still have to, like, go through a bit of a vet process to get through.
Hey, firm, thank you.
Just to, like, try to ruin 3 people or 4 people's fun. Now, if he went in here and he went to any other op where we didn't have that kill feed on, and you could, like, discreetly shoot people in the back of the head and no one would know it was you, like what I do to Paw Patrol sometimes as a Zeus, then that would be okay, sure. But...
This is Rhino. We have eyes on the Marids and assets on the docks themselves.
Like, picking the worst possible way to...
Hey, firm, if you're within range...
To do that is kind of funny. You know, I don't understand. Like, if you want to troll a YouTuber, you gotta research the YouTuber. You gotta know how to troll them.
We have Alpha.
Cool. Alpha, when you're ready to talk to me again, let me know.
BMPK, Marshal. Nolan, this is Charlie. Are we still dismounting at our
Delta urgent the command.
Go.
Marshal, that was
Bravo, we're engaged with a BMPK.
Yeah, fucking Bravo's fucking Marshal just got absolutely whacked. Delta's holding on the bridge at times now.
Copy that. Charlie.
Could have gone worse.
Sorry, Alpha.
The BMPK at Bravo's position has been killed.
So yeah, I'm hitting them with a few ambushes here and there as well. That helicopter's pulled out of the AO. Cool. So again, something they could have easily ID'd if they were doing some recon up the route, but they didn't, and I spanked them for it. But
Copy that.
they're medics, they can again easily pick people up within 5 seconds. So if you want to troll a community, you got to find where there's no way for them to check what you're doing,
back up and run.
so you can just constantly get away with it. Because I understand being a malicious little shit, you know? I used to do that all the time, but you got to do it the right way. But anyway, enough on that, trolls. 30 seconds of freedom. I'm gonna say these guys are able to swim away.
Your northwest.
Hey, I'm moving north of Sharkia.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
So chat, how are you guys doing? We've had,
If you can, I want you to move forwards into Amphrakia.
Blue on blue, guys. Jesus Christ.
Marshal.
Yeah, so this Marshal just saw friendlies and, shot them, so... Oh, what was that? That was that an 8C launch or an AA launch? That was an 8C launch. Whew. Yeah, I put AT on these towers here. I think it's going for that truck.
Ground be advised, Marshal 1 just got annihilated by some long-range traffic.
Ground be advised, Charlie Squad may be taking possible contact from the west in the water from a boat.
Copy that. Kill the boat then. Delta.
Provides adapt overcome. The marshals will respawn, but not the transport truck. And so I also have a few, you know, static guns and whatnot, but this is long-range, super futuristic militaries fighting each other, so I want to use those guns.
Up to Amphrakia, please. Be advised, you will have Delta in front of you.
So we'll give them a bit of a breather here by sending footmen here, but...
Marshal 2 Tarkman.
Go.
Nah, man, I was asking for Liru.
This is eyes on message.
Vic crew's meant to be able to do small field repairs.
Boat is down, I repeat.
Thank you.
High com, that person was the AFK squad leader for Delta.
Hey, firm, stand by. Be advised, I think I gave the crewman toolkits to do field repairs, but with vanilla, it's only if you have a certain damage threshold, so if you're not able to, then negative. Over.
Yeah, we got toolkits. Yeah, Vic's fucked, so.
Delta, this is Bravo. Do you still need that medic?
Oh, yeah, that thing is plastered to hell.
Marshal 1 rolling back in.
Alright. They're having their breather, they're making their way up. Finn was going on foot. I think he got picked up by the other marshal there. And this marshal's already respawned. Either way, it's fine.
This is Rhino. We have eyes on the airfield itself. We can hit all the aircraft at this time. However, we are waiting to see if any kind of reinforcements will be coming.
High com, your platoon medics got on site for Delta's downed, thanks.
This is high A firm. Over.
Sorry, that was with the ground, not high.
Just like okay, yeah.
Nerd.
I'll deal with that, sure. Wink. I don't know why he's calling me for it.
Ground we mounted or?
A native, I need you on foot for the moment because I don't know what kind of AT is about.
Ground, be advised, we just reached the medic position, we have helped, and we are moving out again.
Copy that, you don't
Get some
need to
units
tell
in those
me, only
barracks
tell me
areas.
if you come into contact or you can't complete my orders for some reason because we got a lot of things on 50.
Affirm.
Alright, I am going to do, let's do a
This is Rhino to infantry.
GMG
You
car.
have one squad approaching you from the north.
Rhino, can I have you watch the airfield? If anything tries to take off, deck it, please.
That is a marksman now firing.
Airfield.
He's firing up at this group.
This is Rhino. We can just hit them right now.
Uh-oh.
Native.
They took the tower out.
Affirm.
Keep eyes on everything else as well in case there's any tanks for show up or anything like that.
Mal and Blackline prescribed on, from Delta Pos pushing north. We're going to be moving that with ingress.
Copy that, I don't expect too much contact in Amfraka. I'm just using it as a staging point to start the assault on the docks.
Understood.
Alright, so taking out some of the far towers here. I've only got one left, and he's the guy that already used like 3 of his AT rounds.
This is Rhino. One Ifrit GMG coming from the base north of you.
Copy, deck it.
Correction, HMG.
Copy, deck it.
I was right on that. That's okay. So yeah, they got the Rhino all the way back there. I'll be curious what type of round they use, but I think it'll just be a standard tank round. But if he sees a round go by him, he'll adjust. I also have a little secret in here, which doesn't really help if they keep the little thingy on. Come on, guys. We gotta keep it a secret, please.
Right, Bravo Charlie Delta, let me know when you've cleared through Amfraka and we'll start pushing towards the main objective for now.
That, I believe, was some sort of
Should
misping.
be in defilade from the military compound for the most part, and I don't have a good way of dealing with the military compound at the moment. I think we're just going to do that last.
Yeah, just check on Hill 35, mate, to the right of the dockyard. You can use that.
A firm, but I'd have to go across a massive open field. I've done it before, I've lost many people before.
Bravo's going to clear the southwest corner of Anthrachia.
Just push through.
That's sometimes a bug with the medical.
Ground Master 2 Gunner, you've got enemy 3321 from our position. They're about a click away. Engaging now.
Copy, thank you.
I think Wolf was a misping there.
What's up?
Yep, so they just took that thing out. Sometimes that Sheikra doesn't like to turn out, though, so I might have to get on it myself. Have him pop a smoke, these guys. Let's see if they can come around and assist, but otherwise they're just kind of fodder to use right now. So, smoke's popped. Got units moving up here. Yeah, poor snipers, right? If you can't kill them directly, just take out the building on them. They were able to hit these two fine, though, so... Say okay.
Ground, seen orange and white smoke pushing off the Anthrachia, unsure about friendly or not.
Yeah, so I think they're watching,
Copy that, thank you.
my pilot scrambling here to get random fighters. And I do have this tank right here to cover. I'll get in that gun and I will start whiffing AG and infantry if they let me. Personally, I like the Contact DLC campaign. I know it's not for everyone, but I thought it was entertaining for its money, especially if you get it on sale, but it's up to you. Everyone has their own tastes and preferences. Alright, just to get out of the hangar, and then the AI should be able to take it out itself. Or they just blow it up immediately! Fuck!
Go ahead, sorry.
Malin, we've reached in... Alpha has reached Anthrakia. What do you want us to do now?
Hey, phone, once Anthrakia is cleared, I need...
Here, you know what? I'm actually gonna try to pull these dudes back. It's probably not gonna work, but... I can at least try.
You should be in cover from the military compound via the hills. Try and not go up on the hills.
Marshal 1 to ground.
Go.
Are we in clear to engage the battle tower full of guys with bad guns?
Yeah, of course. You're clear to engage anything that's a threat to you.
Does it have to remain standing?
No.
I'm gonna wait for the gunshots, yep. So I'm hoping this AT static might aggro. I'm not gonna RC him myself, but if he fires, he fires. If he doesn't, he doesn't. And there goes the static. What I will do, though, is I'll turn around and see if I can spot anything with the autocannon on this. Difference between this and Milsim, this is a lot more casual. There's no one addressing each other by sir or their internet ranks. It's just people having fun.
Brown, this is Bravo. Anthrakia is clear. Do you want us to continue pushing, correct?
Hey, firm, continue pushing to objective 1, please. To your west, not to the north.
Copy that.
Yeah, see, I can shoot their infantry, too. Now, if I really wanted it dead, I could use some of my ACGMs or AP rounds. The driver doesn't seem to be getting the message. Oh.
Alright, Alpha, how are you doing?
Never mind. Well then, that happens. Didn't mean to kill it, but I guess they buffed MPT, because those are just general purpose rounds, but yeah. Jazz hands. Because see, it tells them if I'm doing the RC in there, but I was just following the tracers and...
the game, Frogger, but I have quite a lot of new,
So I don't know, I'm not supposed to know that laser's going there, if I'm, you know, role-playing the enemy commander.
My guys at Delta are bounding forward, trying to get towards Hill 35.
So I have a tank coming up, because I'm gonna...
will be within range
basically put it at long range, and then,
Which is why I'm gonna hit on that southeast side. I'm not gonna push
see if I can shoot them, but...
towards there.
Copy. Bravo, how are you guys doing?
We are good. We're pushing towards the buildings to the northwest of Anthrakia, in between here and the military compound.
Hey, Jimbo, how you doing, man?
Thank you. Charlie, how are you doing?
How's your Arma life? Things have been going pretty cool for TSB. Trying to keep everything situated, you know? And the lights on. What's that? That is... well, he's not gonna go for that thing now that you shot it. We can go for that one. They blew up the other one. No! He's not gonna touch it if it's getting hit by fucking AGMs. Here, and then the last plane I got is over here. See, now what I could do to be a very, very big dick is, get some of these out, but since this is vanilla, I'm going to... You know what? No, get in there. There you go. I'm gonna remove his AGMs.
Ground Delta.
Go.
We're at the base of Hill 35 now. I'm flicking my guys onto the western side of us, not to expose ourselves to Roswell Terry.
There we go.
Copy. Charlie, are you on that?
Hey, firm, go for Charlie.
Copy, I need you to pull south and around to Objective 1, please. Don't crest that hill or you're going to be in full range.
Oh, right. It's in. I'm so used to using the Achilles one.
Hey, firm.
Bravo's reached the buildings. We're gonna start clearing through them.
Yeah, so asking if I can set them to engineers, but again, just to remind them, this is vanilla framework, not ACE, because it's the public op.
Well, do you want Dal providing security while she gets pushing in?
It's
hey, feel free to.
There's a few slice of life things, like Shack Tacker, in this case it's DUI. And a few extra mods like Blast Core for better smoke grenades and effects, but it's pretty much all vanilla-based stuff.
Gun seems to be down from our area.
Copy that.
Nice, Jimbo, nice. I will say this week I'm going to look into the Star Wars Squad mod. Because it looks pretty interesting.
Marshal 1 to ground, we're heading back to resupply.
Copy that, noted, thank you.
Alright, this tank's coming up. Gonna put it over here. So no ACE, exactly. Medical is all done via scripting. Vehicle RRR is all done by scripting. Communications are still done by radio mod, in this case it's TFAR. But it's basically to, you know, let people that are on the fence about Arma have a taste of what Arma is without having to download like 50 mods, you know? They're shooting at my poor helicopter pilot! And... oh, you didn't make it, like... you made it about 80 meters. Okay, well... oh well. Maybe I don't have to remove those AGMs then. How much better is Achilles compared to Zen? So Zen has a handful of reasons that make it better than Achilles. And vice versa for Zen. Oh, wow, wow. Owie. Okay, then. We know that that's bad, so we're gonna...
just east of Objective 1, what do you want to do?
back away from that. They're both, like, nearly identical. It's just personal preference, but there are just a handful of features on either that...
start pushing over the field.
You know, it's just your personal preference. Yeah, I know, Jimbo, that seems to be really hot right now because Rumi made a video on it. I know a lot of people outside of TSB have been asking us to look into it, but it's not a mod that would be viable for what I want in TSB. And most of the... actually, all of the mission makers agreed with me on that point.
Go ahead, sorry.
Some out of spite, some out of practicality.
On map. Do you want us to continue?
It's a good mod nonetheless, though. Should be messed around with for a lot of communities I know, but...
respective marks, continue pushing towards the solar fields and
TSB is a Zeusing community, so we really like to just keep the control of our AI to the Zeuses more than anything else, and with what we have in VCOM for our modded stuff, it fits quite well.
Marshal 1 heading back, where do you want us?
Hey Phil, can I have you pushing through the low ground to try and support Charlie and Delta on the southern side of Objective 1, please?
Marshal 1 copies.
Thank you.
So I don't know that tank's there. I'm just trying to get some elevation here
Baseball R&R.
on that position.
Copy that. Let me know when you're back on station.
Hey, firm.
Bravo, can I get an update? How are you guys doing?
We're good. We're approaching the solar field now. We're bounding across the open field.
Let's see. What can I delete behind them? We can get rid of that boat. Dutch Eagle's lagging behind, so I can't get rid of too many bodies here. That is a gun run by the A-10.
Ground urgent. Is that friendly? Is that just started shooting at the fucking...
You just gun run a tower right next to friendlies.
Second, sorry?
Was that a friendly bird that just strafed the fucking...
Oh, my gun got disabled. Amazing.
Right underneath it.
As well as Charlie.
Copy, I'll let them know.
But the cinematic airstrikes, they're Call of Duty bullshit that you keep asking for. Players, man. Isn't Zen better for scenarios or something? Not really. Because I think you're getting Zeusing mods confused with AI mods.
Where do you want us?
Because there's no reason to have a Zeus mod on for a scenario, and a scenario means it's just something like from the Steam Workshop. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. We might actually have a plane takeoff. We'll check back in a second, but... that's gonna be unfortunate. And this tank is going off Keister here because he's aggroed by aircraft. So just to quickly fix him from that. Is it a frog foot? I mean, it doesn't matter now, so... It's a Yak 130. It's a vanilla aircraft. Have these guys come around, but they're gonna probably get shot in the water as the ground infantry are starting to come in on this position. Let me pull this Vic up. Now it's a smacked 130. All right. So, general disclaimer, because this is a public op, I'm allowed to smack the infantry, blah, blah, blah. They can get up in 6 seconds. Now we fire real fast!
We're at container field right now, taking shots.
Driver, no, you little shitbag!
We're exiting the solar field towards OBJ1.
Perfect, thank you. Charlie, I'm guessing you've made contact and you're on the docks?
Yeah, we are...
They aggroed on that Marshal, that's why.
Near the docks.
Donnie might be trying to scan for it.
How are you guys doing?
We've reached the eastern solar tower. We're clearing the...
I don't think Az noticed that. Nope, yes he did.
Copy that. Alpha, can I have you move to the north end of the dockyard area so you can support Bravo if needed?
Copy. Affirm.
No, I'm just trying to get amphibious forces in here. Because they're attacking an airfield, and I've already put some aircraft up, but it didn't really work.
Northeast side.
Say again, sorry, Marshal.
Marshal 2 station.
Alright, CSAT Navy man, go get him. Because your buddy is dead.
I'm getting air on back now.
CSAT Navy man. Shoot them. Shoot them now. Shoot. I fucking love vanilla AI. Just, it's so nice to players.
Thank you, Rhino. If you feel you're too out of range, you're free to push up to a suitable position. Up to you.
Silly bastards.
Hey, bro.
Okay, Air. I am going to have some guys come out to deal with that, claiming that I've got stuff inside to send.
Yeah, I got some of my guys down towards the southeastern side of the container field. Took some fire.
Because they're testing what these guys would have, so I'm gonna have them come out with. These are Chinese dudes.
Drink.
Of course he is.
Alpha's medic is AFK.
Man, you people and your AFK medics, Christ. Charlie's next to you. Delta, they should be able to help.
Affirm, deep also casualties marked.
Cool.
It's always the SL or the medic that's been AFK for this op. I really don't understand it, but...
Thank you, Charlie.
Alpha's medic is back.
C'est la vie, I guess. Here, we don't want to come out of that one. So I think this tank just fired.
Northern solar towers, we're going to push into the container field from the north.
Don't see it aggroed. I thought I saw some smoke by it, though.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Marshal 1 to command, we're coming back in.
Go that, Marshal, thank you.
Let me stand this dude
Bravo,
up.
you've got friendlies to your southeast.
I thought I just immediately aggroed on something. Maybe CSAT want to share an MRE. Maybe. Oh, that guy's dead. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. Just stare at me, please. Oh. See that keyhole he was trying to get on me? Not a bad job there. Good shot. Yeah, that machine gun only works really well if you get a bipod on it, so. There goes my man pads.
Please put a bullet in my head.
Amada!
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Go get him down. They just tried bombing whatever was over here. Manpad guys are around now to fire AA at them. Now this thing move up the coast. Unless it has a track hit. It does not. Does it have someone dead? Nope. It's just standing still because it's aggroed on what's back there and it's looking back. They're really trying to bomb these two guys. Oh, that's pretty funny.
Hey, this is Charlie checking in at Objective 1.
Copy, Charlie. What happened to your squad lead?
Alright, let's
Well,
get the
you
other...
see, everyone fucking died but me and the medic.
Copy, Charlie. In which case, start pulling out to your east. Bravo and Alpha, I need you to push. Alright.
Like, there's a machine gun that has this pin that's...
Repeat last round.
Yeah, can I get a repeat?
I mean, there's
Alpha and Bravo,
bunch of people here. That's been blown up, so I can go ahead and delete those bodies.
No, JTAC, I just need you. There's an HQ building at the end of the dock. I just need that building dead.
Negative. Friendlies are on that building. Do not take that out.
Okay, don't blow up the building. I guess we're good now. Delta's here.
So the AI, even with mods, really like to charge up to vehicles. That's something I also noticed on the HAL mod while I was looking at videos of it being made. Like, it would still tell vehicles to, like, charge infantry, so... I would still say your best thing of doing vehicle management when you do missions is still to just, you know, guide it to where you want. Because things like tanks will engage from far ranges as long as you give them the opportunity to. But you have to give them that opportunity.
Ground.
Go Delta.
Got one side's fucking Marine and one side's Current with Verona AT on it. Do you want to stay in this bitch or?
Affirm, det it when you can. Make sure no one's near, etc.
Yeah, I'll make sure that my guys do it.
Thank you, Dal.
Alrighty then.
Charlie,
There goes my
on the western side and when you're ready to push
my
out.
aircraft. I've got a
Ready to push.
we got a KA-60 on standby with some gun pods, but that's it, you know? That's all I got.
Charlie, are you guys ready to push or are you still getting your lads up?
So I'm gonna send some rifle squads over from afar to run in.
Just checking over everyone. Give me one.
Affirm, just let me know when you're good.
Marshal 2 to ground.
Yeah, they're bombing artillery positions and shit.
Enemy tank has been marked on map.
Charlie's ready to move out.
Yeah, so I don't think they've noticed that tank right there yet that's been harassing them. I got two guys up here that are down, members of Scandi Recon, because of course they pushed up on their own. Just heard AT get fired. Ah, they used it. They used the Varuda to
my guy got in the runner, got rid of the tank.
Yeah, I got rid of the tank, but it was, yeah, it killed the
ground just got annihilated.
command car, which, yeah, Malin is in, so big ouch there.
Ground command, can I get a check?
Yeah, ground has been, Ground found the tank shell. The tank shell said hello.
This time we require a medic south of the objective 1 marker near black smoke.
I'm thinking after they take Telos, or if they go on the airfield, I'll send some sort of counterattack.
Any squad copy?
Bravo copies, we're gonna send our medic to you.
But I'm gonna go ahead and send the last group of garrisons
thank you.
since they're starting to make it in. Air, I always have an agreement with in ops like these where it's like, hey, you know, I might garrison some stuff later, so if it appears, it appears, but I assure you anything mission critical is already down on the thing, aka statics, and...
Marshal 2, Bravo's medic.
He just running... oh, whatever.
Beautiful, thank you. My commander is...
Statics, helicopters, vehicles, anything critical for them to blow up. And yes, Kyle is here for this mission. We'll find him. Everything's pretty much set up here. Oh, there's Enclave Killer. I feel so bad for him, Mr. Click Click. But he's back, which means he's still having a good time, which is the most important thing. He should be here. Yeah, he's a T0. He is in the op. I just don't know where he is right now. Team leader for Charlie. That would be... He's in that Vic. Fucking danger close debt, guys. Jesus. Surprised no one killed themselves from that.
Now, stand by.
Oh, there he is.
Storage yard.
Had to remember my hotkey there. Hearing some more AA firing, or that could potentially be AT.
What Marl's put on the map, I'm gonna probably just say, I'm gonna push my guys out westbound of the bank if you guys want to follow up.
Hearing potentially some more AA over here. I think they're firing at the aircraft. Anyway, Reaper, no, Real Pro Game Dude, thanks so much for the 5 gift subs. If you got a sub from him, make sure you thank him. Otherwise, I hope you all keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you're getting a kick out of this scenario here.
Right, this is ground back on net. Fuck, dude.
They're named best friends.
Ground took out the position, objective 1, pushing.
Well, at least Ground sounds like he's happy that he's come back, and that is flying Finn with the A-10 down because of that manpad.
Start pushing to...
Can we get a history on Kyle? Look up Arma 3 highlights of Kyle Clements. That was one of my first really popular videos after the Trump wall video. So... You know, that was like 4 years ago, mind you. So yeah, he's come back. But I always find it fun. I mean, we had Jimbo and he's still in chat, excuse me. He's also one of the oldies, you know? Maybe he'll come back one day too.
Titan 8
we can only hope.
Statics atop the military towers on the last objective north of Laka.
Yeah, so they're still trying to bomb stuff over here.
Schwack them, please. Schwack them.
Yeah, they're also,
Also, Rhino, this is ground.
Yeah, these are actually AA things, not AT. They're just helping to clean up some of the air assets there.
Copy, first of all, use your long range.
What's that is, yeah, he's still around. And he still does ground ops as well. He's just been busy with some IRL stuff.
Sneak up on us with you overwatching.
Good copy, moving up.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can ambush that Marshal. But yeah, no, a lot of people still play, except the ones that we have to unfortunately ban, so... You know, anyone's always able to come back unless we kick them out. And it sucks that we have to do that, but... In communities that are 18 plus, for some reason, some people really like to act like children. How do you join the ops? Exclamation point Discord. I could have sworn, Combo, you're already in the community, though. I thought I saw someone with your tag, but I guess not. So there's Yanni's plane back.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Yeah, alright, he's back there. Just takes a second for people to get listed on the roster there. Have you missed much? The airfield itself still needs to be taken, but... No, you have not missed much. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if this squad is able to get up and AT that guy. And of course the MG started early. because one of them turned out.
Let's give him a warm welcome shot.
Let's see if that gives them the common sense to fuck off. Because if they hold and try to engage, and I am able to get an AT shot on them, I will boop them. From FNF, gotcha. That's potentially the reinsert chopper coming in from the quote-unquote 2 best friends. Yeah, no, they're still there.
Ground, this is A10.
Go ahead, A10. Quick question, why are you on 50 and not 55?
Anyone on this channel, read me?
You only give a fuck off 50.
Alan, if he's putting it through net.
Yeah, I know he can't hear me. It's just to make myself feel better. This is for moral... This is to make sure my mental health doesn't go downhill even further.
Yanni, if you can hear me, because I'd be closer to you, they might be out of range to broadcast to you, but they can hear you. Over. Alright, so yeah, that marshal's moving off. It was just picking people up. That's the one issue about, unless they have, I think a ground-based radio should, in a vehicle should still be able to reach them, but they have to adjust. And communities that are 18 plus people, yes, you can quote me on that. I've had to deal with I even acted like a child the first few years I ran shit.
Ground, this is Alpha, we're at the rally.
Copy that, pretty much all.
So now when there's any issues these days, I literally just grab everyone involved, put them in a channel, I'm like, alright, talk it out. Be adults.
I've got an idea, but it's fucking stupid.
They're gonna thunder run. They're gonna fucking thunder run.
My big's still with me. I can mount my guys or push across and try and make a beachhead for you guys so don't push over and support.
That's a dumb idea. You're going to be killed by AT on the way over.
That's why it's a dumb idea, but I want to get your input on it.
Yeah, nah.
We could do it with 2 Vics, and it would be a 50-50 chance we all die.
That is also a bad idea.
Are you moving out from rally point yet?
Repeat.
This is Charlie. Del, are you moving out from rally point?
Yeah, we're still moving out on Black Map prescribed.
That thing's probably gonna get shot down ASAP, but I am going to bring some Marids in from the way north here. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's because I'm spawning them on the fences and their physics are freaking out. We're actually gonna do Camishes. To counterattack this previous spot. Yeah, Matt's up super high. He's cluster bombing those spots. Okay, not the best of ideas, but sure. Someone mispinged me down there. I heard it through the fire. This guy can go ahead and delete because he's, you know, just running for his life. Bloodwing's fucking mission. Good God.
Ground, got Orca dropping off.
Sadism defined. How many times are you people gonna open this fucking thing? Keep it closed.
South of Locker.
Close.
Hilltop is dropping off reinforcements there.
Copy that, noted, thank you.
So I'm just having it come into the tracer rounds, fire engage at will. And I'll do 1 run. I have HE rockets and a dream.
Ground, we're about to be straight by Hilo.
Hilo over the black line.
This is Bravo. We were just engaged by an Orca.
Whew. Again, medical will let them pick everyone up in a very, very quick manner. And someone just shot some sort of AA thing at me. Please no, he is just a boy. Please, no, he is just a boy.
Alright, how is everyone
No!
doing? Has anyone experienced contact?
Yeah, we just had a healer straight for us. Where's Cap?
Cap has just dealt with it. They were a little slow, not gonna lie.
Please, sir. He is just a boy. Oh, right. It's because I pre-placed them in Eden. They're going to give me that. If you break up the squad, they get annoyed. But either way, I'm having them try to run away from that hill because they've been bombed. It's been assaulted by autocannons. It just needs to get out of here. I tried to take off the AA jets. One of them was, oh. Well, okay, I know it got hit with an AGM. I know sometimes the Freestyles crash landing script, though, lets it tank an exuberant amount of damage. So we're gonna pretend that it was disabled. Alright, I'm gonna keep sending that fire team out to where we keep hearing the explosions and stuff, because they're kind of my forward eyes at this point. We can go ahead and get rid of some bodies here. And we have a tank engaging things from a very long range. I'm willing to bet it's the Kamish's coming in.
Go.
No, he found my boy.
You're a bit scared?
My boy.
Ah, scattered. Okay.
Nah, Malin, the only thing we're scared of is you.
Rightfully fucking so.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, Delta, let me know when you guys are free to move up again, but get all your boys in one place.
Alright, how do we do a CSAT patrol team, or reinforcement team, QRF, whatever you want to call it, to come into the AO? We're going to do it as follows. 4-vehicle convoy leading with a Quillen AT for scouting. 2 transport trucks to follow that are covered. Hopefully the infantry don't freak out, because I can hear that jet, and sometimes the infantry do like to freak out when that thing is hurt. Otherwise, let's have this thing come up here. And that thing go off-road. The lid. The lid. There we go. Alright, infantry are routing. Excellent. And we'll go off of that position. 2 remain scattered, and my additional forces are coming in. So we have a marshal in the low ground. I don't have any eyes on that, though.
Copy that, Rhino. Let me know when you're back on stage.
Oh, okay, Forsaken, how you doing? One of these days, I will have Bloodwing come and co-Zeus up with myself. I just need the time. Why are you going off-road off the MSR? See, you did it, but you 3 went off... I don't know. Marshall, I think, is just trying to annihilate this tower here to burn ammo on it. It's gonna actually make him burn a lot of ammo, but... making a pay for pain.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea, but I'm really scared of the result, okay?
I found Cashman on top of Lacquer Hill, noted.
This is Rhino Gunner.
It's been boomed.
Go.
We put an ACTM into that Cashman. It's either wrecked or wasn't wrecked before we shot at it.
Well, air just... Oh. That was something different, but air will be detting it.
Thanks, Matt. It's not like I needed that anyway.
Alpha squad on A.
There goes all of,
Copy that, Alpha. Alpha and Bravo start pushing into the compound. Same with you, Charlie and Delta. This will be one big apes together strong movement.
So you're probably wondering, why am I doing this? That's because the AI are going to now get into a cycle with that air asset of getting in this and then leaving it, and they won't move anywhere, and I just respawn the Vic to take them off of that loop. Because it makes things easier. Yeah, this thing is also... I mean...
My squad is saying that there's a jet and a helicopter on the runway.
Copy that. If they take off, and that'll be a problem, but for the moment, they're
we
just
can
riding.
try.
Hey, Marshal 1 to ground. The enemy have taken back.
No, they wanted to move around the airfield. They're going up. They're doing this AO a little differently than how I figured they would.
When it becomes a problem.
Ground Delta, we're about to get into your own airbase, stand by.
Copy, thank you, Delta.
But, you know, c'est la vie. It's a sandbox game. They're allowed to do it however they want, as long as it's, as long as it works, right? Alright, shoot any bad people you see. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to ATGM anything. Because hitting an F-18 with the Voruna is, I don't think that one's gonna be possible. Oh, there's my squad. Here's the down jet. I don't know, if we have air due low flies, I might try it, but till then, we'll see. Alright, so we got squads moving in on foot, but air to strike on them, so they're aggro to air, which means they're gonna take their sweet fucking time. Thinking maybe have this guy get in that Vic and drive off, but he's gonna see it's out of wheels, so instead we're just gonna get away. Uh-oh. Oh, balls. That just happened.
Hey, Marshal 2, you good there, buddy?
If only Matt was 5 seconds quicker.
Copy, Marshal 1, I'm aware of that. I think Marshal 2 just got booped off a runway, though, because they went off a runway.
I might have to get more AA launchers out, but... till then, let's take a guess.
Malin, this is Charlie.
Yep. Go ahead, Charlie.
I have received word from my squad that Seaberg and Nemesis want to go on the Gokart track, question mark? Not entirely sure why, but yeah, just thought I'd let you know.
I mean, if they can find some go-karts on there, I suggest we just both phone the op and just go for a go-kart game.
I'll let them know.
Only if there are go-karts there, though. If there aren't, then, you know, we gotta do our job.
This is Ryan.
I'm a bad Zeus. I'm enabling their bad behavior.
This is
Never do this as a Zeus.
Pick up an enemy AT stick.
Never enable bad behavior, okay? As I say while I enable bad behavior. Don't be me. Be better than me. Okay? Be better than me. I believe in all of you. Fine, wonderful people. I can't put... I can do attach commands, but it would still be a secondary slot. We just heard more AA fire off. I've got all these guys running out. There's 2 more man pads. Coming in on that A10.
Bravo, I need you to get eyes looking west. We have contact coming in from the west, JTAX reporting.
Copy that.
Thank you, Bravo.
Why do you goobers keep opening the gate?
What do you want Alpha Squad doing, ground?
Stop opening the gate!
Say again, sorry?
We have a super secret surprise in here.
Copy.
Just like my Aunt Molly at my surprise party when I was 7.
North
Stop
towards
it.
the terminal, please. Don't get yourselves on the runway, because you will be slaughtered.
Wait, so do you want Bravo not watching west anymore?
Sorry, Bravo, watch west. Alpha, Charlie, Delta, push north.
Copy.
Hey, firm. Charlie's taking a detour to the Gokart track, just to clear it out of hostiles.
This is Marshal 2, we're on our way back. We got boop.
Copy, you're very quiet, Marshal 2, but noted.
There's a Bravo guy here, though.
Guys, did you find Gokarts?
Yep, to the west of the track.
Oh my god.
Did Charlie just found Gokarts?
Charlie has found Gokarts at the Gokart track. Need information to proceed?
Copy that, all forces. I need you to converge on the go-kart track. We are stopping this op to play with go-karts. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Continue with directives.
So the person that asked the difference between what this op was compared to a milsim, here's your answer.
Copy that, Delta. Oh my god. Copy that, Delta.
Here's your answer.
Marshal 1 is back on station.
Oh.
No.
Copy that, Marshal. Can I have you follow the line around the area so you don't go on the runway and get yourself fucked, please?
Here's the best one.
Copy, we're already on it.
What did they just do?
What are you doing, man?
We heard you boys.
What the hell was that smoke effect? Yeah, I don't even want to know.
Alpha, be advised, I need you to pull security on Charlie while they have their go-kart race, please.
Mount, I'm gonna knock off and play the op.
I appreciate this, Bravo. Thank you.
Get good!
Okay, Charlie, you get 1 lap and that is it.
Yeah,
Shit!
You get a lap.
This is ridiculous.
I don't think I've ever actually seen this happen before.
Charlie, once you've done a single lap, and only 1 lap, I need you to start pushing northeast towards the terminal with Delta and Alpha.
Hey, fam.
This is Bravo, we're engaging contact to the west.
Get good.
Copy, thank you, Delta. Who else called for me, sorry?
Bravo is gauging contacts to the west of the compound.
Firm, copy that, thank you.
I don't know how I'm still alive, in all honesty. I guess I'll just drive off into the sunset. I don't know. Fuck. My sunset.
Charlie, I'm seeing your guys go around the track definitely more than once.
Well, Osprey, how you doing, my man? Thanks for the 8-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this. Charlie went around more than once. Just heard someone make a joke about Comedy Central in my public ops. Alright, there's one way we can fix this. I want to game, but I can't. Alright, that'll hopefully take care of it. I gotta be the bad guy. I'm sorry, precious go-karts.
This is Charlie. We are moving out towards the terminal.
J-TAC to ground forces, fast movers inbound.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, them intercepting that actually made it better. Alright. That was unexpected. All forces, this is high. Be advised, it appears CSAT did not appreciate you commandeering their go-kart track and ordered a bombing on it. I hope you're all okay, over.
Hey firm, we are all good.
That's great to hear. Ground, this is high. Message, over. Ground, this is high. Message, over. All forces, ground might have been in that blast. You might need to send a medic back there, over. I'm trying to help. Wazward, thanks for the 500 bits, thanks for the 100k. This wasn't even a fuck up, this was just something fun to randomly do in the op. And again, if this was not a public op, that would not have happened, but the public op standards are very low. So we just do stupid
Charlie
shit.
Is at the terminal. No, sorry. South of the terminal entrance. Do not fire.
Alright, we just do stupid shit. Don't worry about it. That's doing a low fucking flyby. Hunter, I will disagree with that statement. Last Tuesday's Vietnam op, that was meant to be a serious op. They played very casually and they got annihilated for it, so shrug. You still have to play some of these ops with, you know, some common sense, but an op like this, again, the public ops has always been about just having a little bit of fun, not being too serious about things. And we've been achieving that today, more or less.
All squads, be
Okay, the
advised,
tank
Charlie
stack.
entered the terminal. Do not fire.
If you're talking about the Shilka stack I did for Paw Patrol like 3 weeks ago, that was more so to prove a point. We didn't use it maliciously, I just wanted to prove my point. Of I can do whatever I want. If they get me mad enough, which is not how you're supposed to Zeus. But Paw is a special exception. A serious TSB op. I'm Liru and I run the fucking community.
Ground command to see if they're back up.
I just want to make sure people have fun, okay? That's all I need. I swear.
I want you to start pulling out towards your north. Use a marshal to help. Continue firing and pulling out north to try and keep in line with Charlie, Delta, and Alpha.
I swear, officers.
Copy. We are currently engaging some contacts on the bridge.
What is the tank stack? I stacked 10 Shilkas on top of each other.
Copy, I'm requesting you
and drove them around just to prove a point. Oh, Matt's dead.
Will do.
This is purely because I don't want you being left behind. It's nothing personal.
Charlie to ground command.
Go ahead.
My squad wants to know if we should be...
I give him an 8 out of 10. The landing looked a little messy, but that,
Until we get all our forces back
quintuple plus flip he just did,
and then we can start.
Did pretty well. Good score there. Good score. Explosion looked like a GTA 5 mod menu. Is that on the vid channel? What is, Samuel? Yeah. All the VODs I've done today will be on the VOD channel on YouTube by tomorrow. Just uploading throughout the day. If only jet crashes were in the Olympics. If only. Why didn't Matt eject? He was purple on the vehicle, which means he was already dead. For vanilla public ops, when you see units are purple, it means they are in the unconscious animation and have no control. The tank stack, yes. I believe it's on the VOD, but it's from forever ago. So someone's using short range to communicate right now. Yeah, these things actually never got fired, and my mortars actually never
what are we doing?
did anything.
We're pushing north.
Hey, Phil, once you get to the terminal, there's a lovely ATC. Can you garrison that and watch our southwest, please? Make sure nothing comes up behind us.
Copy.
Alpha Squad is garrisoning the ATC tower to the south.
Negative. Alpha, Charlie, and Delta, now that everybody's in roughly the
I think
same
based off of the timing, though, this will probably take 30 more minutes. give or take.
Bravo, in case you didn't gather, I'm basically...
So we will have a break between this and the Black Hawk Down operation.
So it's not too big of a problem.
Copy that.
If you ever get bored or want me to move you somewhere else, please let me know, because I'll just send another squad to do it. Because it's not fun taking the rear.
Oh, we don't care. We'll make jokes and make fun of the other squads.
Charlie's moving forward.
Charlie.
There's always the judgmental squad. The rear element that just watches everyone else do stuff horribly and goes, ha ha ha, they died.
Perfect, thank you.
Tank Stack was either 2 or 3 Thursdays ago, which means it would have been released on Friday.
Marker 2, come in.
Go.
Possible
if memory serves correct, it might be later.
Copy back, confirm whether it's a contact or not, and get back to me.
So yeah, Joe, who's been doing the reinsert pilot stuff, he still had a handful of runs to do, so it hasn't been too bad. Am I still hidden? No, I am. I think it's because when I did it again, I didn't know it said yes. But yeah, Black Hawk Down I have scheduled to be about an hour and a half from now. And hopefully that one will go well. But I'm thinking about using YouTube. Originally I was going to do stories for it, but then, you know, Spiff and Britt told the thing about shorts, which I thought stories were shorts. It turns out they're not, but, you know, whichever one helps fast track. So I'm going to use the short stuff as advertising ops and anything else that might happen. Say lovey. You just gotta make sure these people don't shoot each other, which is sometimes it'll happen. Oh, the drag glitch. I wasn't even dragging them that time and they still topped. Alright, that's interesting. The drag glitch is when you have a unit selected and you go to do something and it drags them. Because it's, for whatever reason, it thinks that your cursor is detecting you actually moving them physically around. Mecha Op, the first one will be, Jesus, Air, calm down. The first one is going to be Monday evening after the first op, which will be a Spanish operation.
Be advised they're dealing with reinforcements coming from Objective 4 towards Objective 3 at the moment. Hey, fam, I'll make sure it's known.
Alright, so we got a Marshal moving up. I think the tank is also doing some long-range shots here.
Let's get one more welcome, shall we?
Just gotta make sure they don't hit friendlies there. Go ahead and put some gas in him to see if he wants to move around. Probably aggro from the aircraft.
Go for Rhino.
I'm gonna respawn these groups as well.
276, there should be a pair of windmills on a hill with some rocks next to it. There is also a T-100 by the looks up there.
Yeah, they don't have an angle on it. Oh no, they might actually have an angle on it.
We've already engaged that, and it's dead.
Copy.
Oh! Oh, they're right.
Fuse barrel, sorry about that.
Turret's messed up, so I'll just say it's dead in the water. What am I gonna do? Airborne ops? Well, do you mean airborne as in jumping out of planes, or air assault as in jumping out of helicopters? Because we've, there will be an air assault op on Monday for my first op as a Spanish Armed Forces thing. But if you want, like, jumping out of a C-130, I don't have anything on the docket for that yet.
Nobody's near when you do that.
Yeah, just watch that shit. It's taking a shit ton.
Rest in peace for that.
And exploded.
Be advised, contact north.
Try to inch that guy up on their rear. You're running away because you're aggroed on air. No, I have no idea what you're doing. Alright. Airplanes, yeah, I don't have an ETA. Everyone and their mothers picking up some AT.
Copy, it'll have to wait a second. Marshals are engaging contacts to the north at the moment.
Hey, Charlie, you guys got any demolition spare?
Samuel, I honestly don't remember. It's been a few weeks. It might, I know it's not in the, it's in the VOD, it's not in the actual process video. Because I cut it.
Thank you.
Shock infantry!
This is Rhino Gunner. We just watched them get that plane and it's still fucking alive.
Copy. Shoot an AP into it. Or a
We
heat.
put 4 into it. We
Okay,
put
I'm
an
just gonna say
APGM and a feed.
Oh fuck.
Marshal 1 to Rhino, you've just taken down 4 of our guys. We need a medic over here.
Asking you shall receive. They're like, oh, it's not being blown up.
Loading finally.
Well, yeah, it still took down the hangar.
In the future, if I'm not end-keying something, it's for a reason. But if you want to question it, I'll do it. That's why. You know, maybe don't blow stuff up when it's close to friendlies. You know, maybe shrug.
Already on thing.
Trying to help you guys out, but if you're gonna ask questions, then fine. Okay.
No, I'm saying most of my squad just died to that as well.
Give them what they want. I am a simple, humble Zeus. I do what my players tell me to.
Bravo, can I have you guys de-garrison the ATC and start pushing up to the west side of Objective 3 for me, please?
Falcon... I'd say 20... Okay, so it really depends. People from way back in Arma 2 days and early Arma 3, like 2013, 2014, they're fine with playing at like 15. I would consider playable at the 20 to 30 range. Anything above that is great. But I would say your average TSB op usually hits above 30. Average ops that I've been to,
back up, they'll be able to support
the newer Zeuses, usually it's around 20. The Zeuses that know what they're doing, or the mission makers that know what they're doing, usually above 30, but it greatly depends on the mods you're using, the scripts that are being run in the background, and how much shit is down at once. For example, this is a public op. We have a very small mod set, it's all vanilla, and the frames are fine.
This is Bravo SL back on net.
But something like,
welcome back, buddy.
Star Wars, just to throw a name out there. If you're running a bunch of complex scripts with it, then
right next to me,
I'd probably be having a much smaller AO to work with here.
Because I'm starving.
Sure, buddy.
It depends. We don't have C-130s. We got Chinese VTOLs, but I don't want to do any CSAT Pacific stuff here. Again, I'm trying to wrap this up so we can start prepping for the next stop, and I haven't had any water while I've been streaming, so my throat is angry at me. If it's Star Wars, you get 10. Yeah, a lot of the Star Wars ops I played in Star Sim, you didn't really get a lot of good frames, but there was some good stuff in there.
Whoever needs AC reamp, get that fucking RPG element.
30 to 40 FPS is horrible for you? Oh, dude, you're not gonna like Arma then.
I'm saying that right.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, why was the Vincer on point as the medic with the front group? But
Bravo to go to.
that's the point.
In specific.
Nothing specific, just make yourselves useful and make sure
I'm going to be 100% honest with you. It is very, very rare, unless you're doing like a small scale, like, you know, up to a dozen players, small AO sort of operation. It is very rare you're going to get over 50 FPS in an op. I mean, let's play this game.
This is Marshall 2. I got one of you guys down beside my Vic.
So this is my FPS because I have everything rendered in on a bird's eye view. For them, it can vary, but you know, again, 20 to 30 is your average.
Objective 3 on the southeast side.
But bro, if you're getting 30 to 40 FPS, you're good, man. This is about
my friend,
like a 3.5K render distance. Normally, you want your render distance when you're on the ground to be like 2.5, 3 clicks max. If you're in a vehicle and you're in like hilly areas like this Rhino, then you want to turn it up. But at that point, you're just looking at a single camera thing that you know, you don't really have to worry about FPS. All right, I need some AT Titan people to go deal with that thing, because I think we know it's there at this point with all the tracer rounds it's been putting into this base. All right. And we'll attack it from where it was directly over here. Perfect. Maybe you should consider your elitist FPS. Don't get me wrong, it's possible if you do small scale stuff. I've had a few T3 ops, for example, where we've had 60 FPS. But that's very rare. Like, that's considering we do a T3 op every week on average. Sometimes I take a few off. For 4 years, so that's about 150 ops. A few effing 60 FPS, but that's a very low ratio. No, my bummer, no.
Be advised.
Are they just bombing all of the...
It's a bad idea to just go and stray assault Vitelos. I'm gonna have us clear through Vitelos town and use that as a staging point to then assault the military compound.
You know what? I'm gonna do a heckin' bamboozle on air, alright? We're gonna bamboozle air.
Yeah, it could work.
Alright, just
Alright, sure,
wink.
Delta, load up in Marshall 1. Alpha and Charlie...
It's gonna be a heckin' bamboozle.
...to Telos, please. Bravo, I need you pushing... Bravo, I need you pushing up to Deepol's accurate and Charlie...
Why is Arma so rough on FPS? Because the game's netcode
Marshall 2,
is since Arma Cold War Assault from like around 2002.
They get there, okay.
And the game itself is only really calibrated to run on a single core from your CPU because, you know, in 2002, I might have just said something different there, but yeah, Arma Cold War Assault from 2002, but, from... Alright, attack mode. just to prank air. Just a fucking prank air. Alright, of course my frickin' tank is in the last slot, but, Arma's really calibrated to run a single core, unfortunately. So that's why I tell people when they want better FPS, there's a few options you can do in the Arma 3 menu, which when you hit the play button on Steam, that's what comes up first. But really your best bet is just get the strongest core, like single core you can, because again, it doesn't really do hyper-threading too well either.
Alpha to ground.
Jesus Christ. It be like that. Well, we used to have a hydrate bot, it just disappeared. Because it was run by a Bavarian Viking, who I think is actually playing this map, but... There's also a mod called Enhanced Video Settings, which we have in TSB for almost all of our mod sets, that really helps calibrate some of the loading for the game. And if you need to, you can lower your graphic settings to help. But really, I would say the number 3 things that eat up performance for Arma 3 is the amount of players in the server, the amount of units on the server, and rocks. No, my super tank, it's been exposed. Super tank, do a circle. That's a neat trick. Drive in a circle.
Go ahead, Delta. Oh, that's always a plus, ain't it? Copy. I see where you are. Start pushing.
So Tanoa, for example, has a lot of rocks.
Try and secure the town before going for the military compound.
Hey, okay, we don't have, ATGM-based ordnance.
Bravo, can I have...
Yeah, nothing I can do about that one at that point.
Flank, please.
Copy, we're just gonna hold at that gas station right to the north of it,
well.
right on the road junction.
Didn't mean to do that. That squatted you up together. I was just trying to multi-select. That's why you see me occasionally delete bodies, though, to help with load, but that's why I also tell people when they want to make, like, custom tunnels and shit to never, ever make them out of the vanilla rock textures, because it will eat your fucking frames because of the high polygon counts on those rocks to make them, like, textured like rocks. But it eats your frames. There's a lot of, Cup has some really good dirt textures you can use that are really effective.
Perfect, thank you.
So basically, like these, but they're bigger. Like, they can, so yeah, excessive this, which you see on a lot of maps at times. It'll just eat your frames. Hey, look, my AT guys actually found the rhino and eliminated it. Hey. And I got the QRF running, and I don't think this back group's going to be able to get there, so I'll just send it away, but... About 1:30, episode 2, so that gives us 45 minutes for the, next AO. That's perfect.
Delta, be advised, this is Charlie. We'll be moving from your west.
Yeah, pier buildings are really good for tunnels. I've also discovered, if you have Trinaris Redux, they let you use all the assets that are part of the map. They have a lot of good tunnel-making textures in there as well. But Black Hawk Down is going to be in about a little over an hour, but there will probably be a break between this stream and that one. Simply because this one's going to be over in a bit. I understand some of you want pay for pain. Again, it's TVA. I just want to finish up a few things first. But yeah, these pier textures are also really good for making tunnels, and you can go put them over water. Just sometimes teleporting back and forth to them can be a bit finicky. I think that was a mispin on Wolfson.
Ground, Charlie is on Delta Force.
See, normally I'd spawn more units out and, like, you know, have a bit of a bigger fight right here, but...
Everyone, feel free to push in.
The only place I have for units would be this little one right here. It says hi, send message.
Got one times crew member who's glitched out.
Say again, glitched out?
One times crew member right beside the rhino, he is medical glitched out.
Okay, well, did you have a medic go up to heal them then? Because he's gonna need a medic probably to go up and heal him.
Probably, but he can move. He's not down, technically.
Well, there's no way I can heal him because it's via script. I don't have an ace heal option because there's no ace.
Hey, firm.
They'd be breaking the very simplistic medical script. Well, no, I know we have, on the 6th of March coming up, we're going to have a 4-hour Vietnam op that's multi-community. And then after that, I'm also planning First Battle of Guadalcanal op somewhere in early April, which is also going to be multi-community. 80-person op, which will probably also be a 4-hour. And if those two go really well, I'm going to start looking into doing a few more slots. So like 85, then 90, 95, maybe up to 100 after another 4 months. And then potentially up to maybe 5 or even 6 hours. Just all about testing the framework as you go up with it, so.
Charlie, ground, do you read?
Yeah, I read. What up?
Can you ask the marshals to stop firing in the compound? And we just had one of our squad members get hit by that.
Tell them yourself. Marshal 1, Marshal 2, please hold fire on the compound as friendlies are interior and you're apparently bad at PID.
Copy that. So considering there's no friendlies in that area we were shooting at.
Oh, listen, dude, it's what they want and it's fine. There's not enough infantry for it to be a problem.
Copy.
Yeah, well, I'll be sure to ask if anyone's
This is
streaming
Rhino
those on the
with
ground
1 today.
POVs and make a multi
Copy, Rhino.
for those
You're
streams.
the
But they'll be advertised on
Hey,
YouTube when
Beverly
it
Road.
gets closer to the date. Righto, Dan. I will admit we're wrapping this one up because this is the last objective.
Alright,
But we'll be back in about an hour for
Alpha, can I have you guys pull
Black
back
Hawk
out
Down.
and push over to Bravo?
Just gonna be survival of
which is
12
back
guys
to your
for
northwest.
an hour, give or take. So.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Really? Really? You fucking AGM'd one dude. Fuck's sake, Yanni. Ha!
Hi, this is Ground.
This is hi, send message.
Yeah, affirm. Just confused.
It's alright, bro. Alpha. Hi, quick question. How much more time do I have for this mission?
We'll wrap it up after Telos is secured, over.
Copy, noted. Thank you. Alright, Alpha, just continue clearing out objectives.
Yeah, he doesn't have a way out of here because the AI glitched him out.
Let's give him a...
Well, for all intents and purposes, he doesn't exist. Do I know any good archipelago maps? Jimbo, there is a map called Archipelago, which is a pretty good archipelago map. It's just not finished yet, but the middle section is pretty
Bravo,
good.
Quick check-in.
I'd give that one a look.
Any contacts at all?
No, Bravo's here just having to listen to Snipe's bad jokes and wanting to die.
Copy. Have you shot your weapons within the last 5 minutes?
No, we haven't, but if Snipe keeps telling jokes, we will.
Copy that.
Let me go ahead and list up the... Alright. A few things I'll have to scroll wheel around, but... Ground, this is hi, message over.
Go ahead, hi.
Contact seems to have died down. We are going to go ahead and index over.
Perfect, thank you.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
Hello, Rhino.
Hello.
No, we're not going to put bombs on him.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Tofu was shot.
Well, that's a ban for you, good sir.
Oh my god,
So
why
persecution.
did you do that?
That wasn't persecution, that was Tofu Boy shooting persecution.
That was not on purpose.
That is still shooting at index. It doesn't matter if it's on purpose.
It costs absolutely nothing to not smoke wiener.
Okay.
Time for debrief.
Let's wrap it up. Just remember, no shooting at index. It looks really suspicious when you shoot someone in the face and kill them on index and it pops up on the bottom left, so, please don't do that. I don't know, it's in the rules. You all agree to them to play this up? Shrug? Otherwise, that was pretty fun. I hinted that I would be throwing CSAT down to the, to you, once the mission actually opened up, so I, finished some garrison work. Saw you were still at base, so I had stuff spawn at the airfield and sent it over to you, and apparently it still surprised some of you. So, you know, just keep it in mind that if I hint at something like that, it's probably going to happen. But otherwise, you guys rallied, pushed in, drove into an ambush, got a few of you, had both a sharpshooter and Titan AT in each of the towers, the, what are they called, solar towers, that got someone. But then the marshals quickly took care of it. And then you systematically went the opposite direction I thought you would go. I thought we would start with Telos and then do the airfield, but you went to the optional port objective, and then the left side of the airfield, and the right, and then Telos, so I just decided, screw it, we'll wrap it up there. But otherwise, yeah, hope you had fun. Go-karts happened. A Viper started driving around on the go-karts, got away, called an airstrike. I mean, it's just happens. Hope you had fun. This is a public op. It's just for fun. It's just for shits and giggles. But there are still rules, and please follow them. Ground, go ahead.
Alright, so unfortunately the start happened where I was trying to make a plan, but we got attacked, so I kind of had to throw my plan out the window and just say, fuck it, let's go. So that happened. The main reason that happened was just because I was trying to get everyone sorted, people were still coming in, etc. So that's why it surprised me, because I figured I'd have more than 15 minutes to sort out my guys, but I didn't, so it's fine. In any case, we eventually managed to push off. We did get ambushed. It's fine. We dealt with the ambush. People got killed. We killed people. Went to the first objective, which I said the port was. That was mainly because I wanted to assault Telos from the north. I did not care how I was going to do it. And that was my whole plan for the op. Just the airfield and the other objectives along the way, they were just, they just happened to be there, to be honest. They were just in my way. So we did port first. Then we did the airfield. Airfield went pretty well. Bravo, you did an excellent job of holding our security at our rear. I do really appreciate that. Then, of course, we went to Telos. Telos was fairly easy because everything had already been bombed by air, and you guys cleared that. Overall, everyone did very well. Tofu, you may have to check out your TFAR settings, make sure that won't fuck you over for next time, but everybody did fairly well as squad leads. I couldn't ask for anything better. I could, however, ask for the marshals not to drive on the airstrip where they can easily be shot and killed, because that was just dumb. Don't do that. That's all for me. Alpha, go.
Yeah, I just had issues with TFAR where I couldn't hear in the right ear. Other than that, squad was solid. We basically just went through most of the stuff. I don't really have a ton to say. I'm not great with feedback. Yeah. It went well. Bravo.
We walked
Who won the go-kart race? The Viper, yeah.
And made funny jokes, and then had to listen to Snipe's jokes, and then wanted to shoot Snipe, and that's what we did. Charlie.
Alrighty. My squad kind of supported Delta until we got to the go-kart track, and then I think it was Seaberg in my ear telling me to ask ground command, see if we could go on the go-kart track. Malin, thank you for that again. So Charlie decided that we were going to clear out the go-kart track, and then we did a couple of laps. Then we moved forward again, helping Delta push forward. Got to the airfield. Nearly got friendly fired when I did call that we were pushing towards the terminal. Don't know what happened there. Got to the terminal, made sure that was clear, and then just pushed forward to Telos.
Sweet one. Also, what happened to the hangar? Sorry to interject.
So
there was Delta and Alpha, and I think it was Charlie there as well. And then the next thing you know, it was a big loud bang, and then everyone just got clapped.
So just to explain it, we have freestyle crash landing scripts to make, when you shoot aircraft down a little more cinematic so they don't instantly explode. It gives pilots, flying players, time to actually land the chopper before everyone dies inside. Sometimes they cause the planes to, if they're grounded, any aircraft can take an exuberant amount of damage before it is destroyed. And thus, I have scripts on the side that partially damage and will prevent units from going inside and using them, so you don't have to destroy every single thing. That happened with that Shikra. Tank shot it. Pilot was running up to it. Pilot then ran away because he's not going to use a plane that just had a tank shell go through it. And then an hour later in the op, you guys decided you wanted to blow it up anyway. Again, the script won't let you blow it up if it doesn't have anyone in it. But I finally, after the fourth shot, I'm like, fine, fuck it, and it took out the hangars and everyone next to the hangars.
By the way,
Yeah, I
about
got
that
sent.
Shikra, that also was hit by a dagger missile way before all of that.
Yeah, as I said, like, it's not... Like, again, the script makes aircraft grounded that are spawned in Eden invincible. I know this. There's no way to get around it without taking the script away, but the script adds more stuff than that is worth. Than the, the negativity here, but that whole thing was you deciding to blow up a Vic that you didn't really need to, and you just, like, killed a squad of your own guys for it, so, just common sense.
You say you, I'm pretty sure that's probably just one person's decision, but...
Well, it was both the Marshal, the tank, and an aircraft all trying to blow it up, so it was definitely more than one person, so...
Oh, perfect.
Shrug.
It was a problem on multiple fields. I should have checked to make sure there was nobody near there. Delta shouldn't have called it in without checking things were there. For assets shooting it should have been, make sure there's no friendlies around. It was multiple people managed to fuck up there. It wasn't anyone in particular.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
That's all. By the way, feedback is up on the feedback channel. Even the T-Zeros have access to it now, so if you want to berate my Zeus scene, that is the place to do it. Next squad.
Delta.
Delta me already, what the fuck? Had to take over from Lead just because Lead was initially AFK. When he came back, I asked him, did he want to take over? He said, nah, take the reins for it, so not a problem. A little bit of an issue if some people falling behind.
Don't kill the news, that's a good name to have. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, man. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Get kicked out of this, and
left behind or fall
staying safe from COVID.
It's not a problem. I just need to adjust.
I am to try Hawaii, not
Squad did
really.
as I asked.
It's not my type of game.
Prominent threats to Delta as a squad today were friendlies on this one. We got friendly fired quite a few times, and a little bit more than what I deem as acceptable for a public op. Please, guys, PID. It's not fucking hard to hold the trigger for 1 second to confirm if it's friendly or not. I was about to answer that, so I was calm. But at least ID here if it's friendly or not, and even if you're not sure, it doesn't hurt to ask on net. That's all I got.
Nice.
Next squad, air assets, ground Vix.
I guess we were squad.
What was that, Inder?
I was just running around confused with Flying Fin, trying to catch up people all game. That was fun.
Okay, I guess air can go next if there's no one from infantries.
I did actually want to put one last bit, now that you mentioned it, I do apologize for interjecting. Air assets, you don't need to be literally giving the assets like a flyby if you're engaging them. Like, being 300 meters when you're in an air asset is not sensible in the slightest.
It is when you're trying to dodge lock on AA that is behind a building that you're hiding behind. Only to get shot down when ground complains that you're flying too low because you fly high enough. If you're not the one flying, don't try and tell them how to fly because typically you just end up fucking them.
Also, I was very low constantly because I was trying to avoid radars. But yeah, A-10, birded things, rocketed things, bombed things, missiled things. Yeah, had fun and redeemed myself. You can go ahead, Matt.
Took out some things. One helicopter managed to slip through when I was on the eastern side doing recon for JTAC, but managed to take it out before it did any real damage, I think. Oh no, that's it for me. Next.
From Valkyrie, re-answer Bird. The attack on base kind of screwed over what I thought was the plan, so while I was down, the plan changed, never heard it. Because I was told I was going to be lugging around Charlie or Delta as like a recon aircraft style thing. Just wound up doing reinsert. Y'all died a lot less than I expected, so yeah, good job. Good work, medics. I guess Vic Cruz.
Alright, I'm going to wrap this up a little bit early. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. We'll be back in about an hour for that little 13-man Black Hawk Down survival scenario with the T3s. Hopefully they won't all die, but hey, we'll find out. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one, and go operate operationally. See you in a bit.